Nicolas Hernandez. I was born in 1984 in Puerto Rico, Santurce, and I'm half Puerto Rican and half Dominican. My father used to be a Dominican. He died when I was a baby. I grew up only with my mom and my brother without no father figure in the house. So it was kind of tough, kind of rough, but everything was happiness when I was a baby. When I started knowing that the things that I need, that's what I need, my father, and that's when I started getting in trouble and problems and mindset, in my mind, myself. And my mom always working like other fathers and always taking care of me, my grandma too. When I hit the third grade, everything started changing. I see the kids with the family, the father, and that's when I started touching my heart and why I lost my father. That having some questions in my heart and the activities, when you had activities and you see your father and your mother, and I always miss my father. And I think that was something that in my life took advantage of everything. I want my father. I want my father since I was a baby. And that was something that marred my heart when I was growing up. And I started doing some other stuff in school that I was supposed to do and getting in trouble. So my mother started changing me school to school. It was kind of tough because I was like to play basketball and fight. That was the only thing that I liked when I was a kid growing up. I came here to Lebanon when I was like 14 years old, and so I went to the high school and playing basketball because that's the only thing that I love. And I was so happy. I made a lot of friends. Something happened that I had to move again to Puerto Rico, and I had to go to school over there and then come back here. It was a crazy life in that time. That time was kind of crazy for me, very confused because the moving over there and then coming here, talking English again, learning the language. It was kind of confused when I was a kid, but now think about it, I love it because everything was asked for me more, like for my life, like to do more, to learn more English, to learn more the people, to not get angry so much. I got a kid first, Justin Yamil, my first boy. I met this girl and we have a relationship, and something went wrong with my relationship because I think it was God, it was not in my life, and you know how God in your life, everything turned around, and I separated myself from her, for my boy, and continued my life. The years passed, I continued playing basketball in Puerto Rico. I was like 19 years old and started working in barbershop in Santurce, and living with my grandma. My grandma teach me how to work, how to go to school, again, get something to do a better person in life. And I went to study cutting hair, barbershop, and that's what she made me a grown man, because my mother was here in Lebanon, PA, and my grandma was in Puerto Rico. So I moved with my mom. 19 years old, I met my woman, my wife, that I've been with her 15 years. I met her where I used to live over there in Santurce. And I talked to her and I told her, listen, I think I got a big opportunity outside the United States. We go to my mom, Lebanon, PA. I think I can give you more because I can work here in Lebanon, PA, cutting hair, so I think I can do better. So we decide that I come here first, get everything together, and bring her here to try something, and happened. And right now she's with me 15 years, and we have two beautiful girls. Nicolas Hernandez, she's 14 years old, and I got Mia Hernandez, she's in 5th grade. It was a position in my life. When I was in church, I was too heavy. I started boxing and started losing weight, and that's how everything started in my life. How everything started changing. It was like a hobby, because it was nothing, oh, I want to be a professional, I want to be this guy, it it was nothing about that. Boxing was more about me doing it, competing with myself. So I started boxing. Oh, when I was 28 years old, I started boxing because I want to lose weight, and losing weight, I started continuing boxing. So that's how I started in the amateurs. I did like 15 amateur fights. My record was not that good because I used to fight with bigger people. And I started noticing, I was like, man, I need to lose more weight so I can fight people my same size. I used to drive 1 hour and a half to Allentown to train every day, and then I went to George, drive to Lancaster, every boxing gym around the area. They know me because I always trying to work hard. But then to God, they give me the opportunity to open a gym, build a gym for the bottom here in Lebanon, for myself and for the kids that I help and start working. Now I'm professional with 32 fights and holding a good record, holding titles, and everything is going well in my career. But now my focus is more on the kids, the future. That's what my heart is about. That's how everything started in my career. That what pushed me to continue to do it was God, and I had to give God what He asked me. Is the life of these kids changing, and that's what made me feel better, made me feel good, and maybe for me in my mind, that's what pushed me and drive me every morning in the morning to wake up and keep doing what I'm doing without not seeing nothing. Sometimes, most of the time, I do a lot of work and I don't see nothing now, but I believe with all my heart that I will see it.
I was just praying to God that I just find somebody to put somebody in my life. And I just needed somebody like a role model or somebody to be there for me to, guide me. And if it wasn't for him, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where I'll be because I was deep down, streets, stuff like that, man. Like, just going through it in life.
In my past years, I was like doing bad decisions. I was like not thinking about me, not thinking about my family. I was thinking about doing like other people's, like doing bad things and all of that. So I was like, what am I doing? Like, so the workers, like friends and all of that, tell me like, yo, you need to stop doing this and doing positive things, like be more sure. And I touched Ramon and said, yo, Ramon, you know somebody that trained me boxing or something like that? And he said, yeah, talk to Nicky. Nicky help you. I started testing him, and he said, yo, you start like this day, come to the gym and start training to you. When I started boxing, all that, coach talked to me about God. Coach told me that you need to be like focusing on your things, like my license, like everything. And I said, yo, like get my license, like get my stuff done.
God gave me the opportunity to be in this position so people can help me, so I can help these people. This is what I'm gonna do. That's what made me feel good. And I know it made me feel good. It's thing good that I'm doing. God is happy with me, and God gonna give me the strength to continue doing what I'm doing with all my heart. When I want something, I do it. My first professional fight, I was depressed, and I lost. First fight, 30 years old. You should have quit, Nicolas. This is not for you. And I continue. Now I got 31 fights, 4 losses, still battle. And people ask me, why, Nicolas? You kind of, retired. It's better. You're gonna get hurt. Nah, I just continue to do it because now I got something new in my heart, and it's to keep blessing these kids.